Welcome, everybody. We got Split the Room tonight, Criterion Edition. So the topic, the theme here, should this title go to Criterion or not? So we're going to play 5 rounds. We're going to go through every panel member. They're going to show a title. They're going to try to convince us, should it go to Criterion, should it not? We're going to vote, and the whole goal is to split the room. Ideally, they want to get the maximum points, so they want 3 yeses, 3 no's, and they'll get 3 points for that round. If it's 4-2 split, they only get 2 points. 5-1, 1 point. Hilarious when it happens. 6-0 is 0 points.
I've had a lot of those,
of course. Yeah. But yes, we'll play the 5 rounds. We'll look at the total scores at the end. And yeah, that's pretty much how Split the Room works. So audience, definitely treat that like and subscribe like a house party. Let's party it up tonight. We got my birthday week coming up here soon. So let's hit the likes, hit the subscribes, notification bells. Feel free to leave some super chats in there if you want to comment, read live, and then consider becoming a member if you want some free giveaways. I'm trying to give away some Criterions like the Seventh Seal, Blood Simple, Mulholland Drive, the best of the collection, right? I'm trying to get those away. So if you want to become a high tier member, I'll definitely hook you up with a giveaway there. But yeah, we got some awesome audience members already in the chat, so I see them ready to go here. And panelists, I think we're ready, right? I know Johnny's ready to start us off. So we are into our first round. So Johnny, what do you got for us?
All right. Going through my, stacks of shit back there. Just deciding, what would be a good fit for the Criterion Collection. And I'm not all about, artsy fartsy movies or independent films, maybe. But I'm thinking, you know what? We're in the summertime, summer blockbusters, and comic book movies are out, and they're always big. So why not add one to the Criterion Collection? And how about give us one that kicked it all off, that was actually good, And I'm talking about Blade.
Nice.
From 1998. Wesley Snipes kicked this entire MCU thing off. This will be a great addition to the Criterion Collection. And who knows, maybe we'll finally get Blade 2 and Blade Trinity out on 4K. So give us Blade. Blade belongs in there because he's the one who started it off. Everyone says, oh, Black Panther's the first Black. No, it was Blade. So Blade belongs in the Criterion Collection.
Whoa. Wait a second. I think you're forgetting some Howard the Duck right there. I really kicked off the Marvel universe.
I said this new MCU, everybody was like, oh, it's X-Men. Oh, it's Daredevil. No, it was Blade. Spider-Man pissed on Spider-Man. It was Blade. Blade was, when are you ever going to see Spider-Man say, some motherfucker's trying to ice skate uphill? Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
But it's Blade.
I don't know, Johnny. You're not convincing me here because we've already gotten such great treatments of Blade. How many 4Ks have we gotten? We got a 4K slipcover. We got a 4K steelbook recently. So what do you want Criterion Collection to do?
Give us more. Give us like bonus features. Give us interview with Wesley Snipes now that he's like out of jail and he looks emaciated and everything.
Well, how about the trilogy together?
Yeah.
There you go.
I said, part 2, so maybe even part 3.
We have to have part 2 because they do all of the other Del Toro films.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we need part 2. So
yeah, we'll see. Maybe it'll be a hot seller. Who knows? All right, panelists. Anybody else want to say anything? Or are we ready to vote?
We're ready.
I'm ready.
Like, let's go.
And damn good and well that Criterion will give this Dolby Vision because, they attach Dolby Vision to almost everything that they release.
All right. Ready, everybody? With a yes or a no, should Blade go to the Criterion Collection? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, we got no. But Johnny, what'd you vote today, Johnny?
You got to split.
You got a yes, right? So you got a split right there because Jeff, Johnny,
no, there's 4 of us.
Yes. There you go.
You got 2 points.
I count 4 yeses.
Yes.
Mike.
Oh wait, did Eddie vote yes?
No,
No,
I
he
voted
voted no.
no. I voted
Oh,
no.
so yeah, so 3 no's. I circled it. Sorry, mine's all
Apparently,
complicated.
apparently all
Oh,
9
okay.
votes
Okay.
are the
Oh, his
exact
is a no.
version.
Okay.
Okay. All I
no,
saw was the yes.
So
I-
3 no's, 3 yeses. You got a split the room. Woo! Starting off strong. See, this is why I have
Wow.
Johnny go first. He know how to play this.
He's
So
setting
he
a
got the-
precedent.
Well, and it's a good thing Mike had the had a superhero fan come in like last minute to help out with the stream too, Johnny. Well, but I agree. It's one of those ones that deserves a treatment like that.
I mean, without Blade, we don't have, X-Men or Spider-Man.
Without Blade, we don't have Deadpool.
Yeah, but you're opening up a door I don't want to open up for Criterion.
It wouldn't be all of them. It would just be
Even that. That's why I said no. Like even Blade, no. Like nothing. It doesn't fit the collection.
But Pee-wee's Big Adventure does.
It doesn't either.
Happiness does.
I'm just saying, you open up that can of worms by including Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Well, Johnny played smart. That was a fantastic
Yeah.
poll. He didn't think it was because he got some no's, but this is
Yes.
not
Exactly.
trying to get everybody to agree. This is split
Exactly.
the room.
Yeah.
Good controversial choice for sure.
I mean, you're going to allow Thelma and Louise in and not Blade. What the hell's wrong with you people?
I think you sold people on the bonus feature though with Wesley Snipes. Like you said, he right out of prison. Now he can go and give us kind of the secrets behind the scenes.
And he can actually tell us why there's not going to be another Blade movie at all with anyone else.
Had you actually picked Blade 2, I think that might have been a stronger argument, just because the collection does seem to favor Del Toro.
Yeah, and that's why I said, maybe you just add it in as a 3-pack and just give us all 3 of them. And hell, if you want to throw in that god awful TV series, throw that shit in there too.
Oh, collector movie man saying he would buy Blade. So there you go. You got a customer already. All right, so let's get to Jeff. What do you got?
So we know that Criterion's been on a kick with newer aged comedies, and they're about the only company that is, and they're not too afraid to throw in some Jackie Chan. I say we get Rush Hour. I think it's the perfect add to the collection, and this is the best edition we have of it, but we really need a 4K. I think it fits just right. There's lots of Jackie Chan all through the collection already. He's real big and hip right now with everyone. And I think they should cash in on it.
Now, just the first one or what?
Yeah.
Honestly, they should probably just do the trilogy and make it a box set, just like this Mondo set. And just give it the nice 4K treatment, almost like the Singleton set. Just give it a nice little digipack.
I mean, they're fantastic buddy cop films. Some of the best.
Yeah.
But super mainstream, super popular. It doesn't really.
Hey, not as mainstream as Demon Pop Hunter, whatever.
Academy Award winning K-pop Demon Hunter.
But is Rush Hour going to have a sing along? That's the question.
Yeah, they sing in it. He dances all through the movie. They
All
sing
right, so-
war.
Oh, there you go. Not a bad idea. And they could do a great commentary right there as well. All right, so the Rush Hour trilogy to the Criterion Collection or not? Everybody voting here.
Yep.
I'm ready.
All right, ready. 1, 2, 3, reveal. No from me. Ooh, no. 2 yeses from Jeff and Johnny.
Not a split, but hey, 2 is better than 0.
That's a split. You got a split.
A little split, a baby split.
Yeah. Jeff, no. The reason I voted no was because if you're going to do Jackie Chan stuff, you need to do Police Story first, and then Rush Hour.
They already have.
No,
Yeah.
no, I know, but include it in the set
Okay.
together with Rush Hour. Redo it. Include include those movies along with Rush Hour, and then you have a Jackie Chan set starting.
To compete with
We
that
don't need a
Arrow
Jackie
set.
Chan set. We just need a Rush Hour set.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're not shy to Jackie Chan is all.
No.
And
Chris
I-
Tucker, he's not anywhere in the line, is he?
Oh, Chris Tucker?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not.
I'm
Hey,
thinking to
you
myself.
get Friday
they don't
in
have
there.
money talks.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
do
now
not
you're
bring up money
talking.
talk.
Now you're talking
Damn
with
it.
money
Damn
talk.
you, Jeff.
Love that movie. That was so good.
He was in House Party 3, so hopefully
Incredible.
they don't do that one.
That movie's so good, right, Vid?
Good one.
I love that movie.
I mean, I'd have no issue with the Rush Hour trilogy being in the collection because I mean it's I guess it's like the younger generations like Lethal Weapon series, if you want to call it that, just a much more tame version of that. Yes, they're funny, and Chris Tucker did get on my nerves there, and especially in Rush Hour 3. But I mean, they're fun, they're good. Why not just put them in there? I think maybe the only hesitation might be with Brett Ratner and that horse shit he's got dragging along with him.
All right, Vin. What are you thinking here? Yeah, you got something
Right,
for
well,
us
we
to
have
match
to have some
Blade and
M.
Rush
Night in-
Hour.
We have to have some M. Night in the collection, and we don't yet. And this one's been stuck on DVD forever. How about The Village?
Ooh.
I just rewatched this recently. Everybody likes to hate on The Village. They like to think it's terrible, but it's a problem of marketing and a problem of timing. This was released after his absolute bangers, and people wanted that same type of flavor of film from him. And this was something different, and it didn't land with audiences. And that's probably why it's still stuck on DVD, quite frankly. But hey, you know what? He's a director worthy of the collection. But this is a divisive film. A lot of people think it's horrible. So I'd be interested to see if you guys think it would be eligible for the
I've
collection.
never thought of that movie to be horrible. And I watched it like way back when it first came out. I've always thought it to be a really decent film.
A lot of people hate on it.
I think it's the ending. I remember when I was a kid seeing that one in theaters, the ending ruined it for me.
Well,
I'm
not
like,
the ending, but the spoiler reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go to The Village. See what you guys think.
I know Johnny's thinking
ready.
over there. He's like,
I'm
does
ready.
he want in the collection?
I mean, at a baseline, it doesn't even have an HD transfer yet.
I
That's a
don't
good
even
point.
think it's streaming in HD. That's crazy.
Does Lady in the Water have one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It has a Blu-ray and an HD DVD. It got all kinds of love.
Because that's the one I hated.
Yeah, I think Warner Brothers did that one.
We
You
need a
forget how many
Shyamalan
stars are
collection.
in The Village. Joaquin Phoenix and Adrian Brody. A bunch
Yep.
of big stars in that film.
Yeah.
With 3 Oscar winners in there. I think with William Hurt too.
Yep. But is it Criterion worthy? I think it would sell, but that's not the point of the stream. So we'll see.
All right, so The Village, yes or no? Going to the Criterion Collection or not? Everybody got their answer? 1, 2, 3, reveal.
You know what? Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, Vid. You convinced us too
You
good.
chose too good at one.
Too good of a
I
convincement.
mean, if we're going to get
I'm gonna
a
be terrible at this whole format. I'm gonna be awful at it.
I mean, if we're going to get a Shyamalan film in
Yeah.
there, yes, it would either be, Unbreakable, the Unbreakable trilogy, or The Sixth Sense. But we're not going to get those, so why not just give us The Village?
Yeah, what sold me was it was stuck on DVD. You got to at least
Yeah.
get it to Blu-ray, so it makes sense. And it fits the vibe, too, of Criterion. It's artsy enough, Criterion loves their art house films. All right. Graydon, what are you thinking?
I'm just trying to figure out which one I'm going to pick right now.
I know you see how it worked with The Village and Blade now, so you know where to lean towards.
Yeah, I'm looking. All right. I know what I'm doing. This movie is in 1995, Academy Award winning. Gives you Richard Dreyfuss as Academy Award winning nominee. I think this one deserves to be in the Criterion Collection because it expands on a guy's legacy throughout decades. The way he's touched the hearts and lives of his students, and they turn around and touch his life after all the issues with his deaf son. I want to see Mr. Holland's opus be brought to the Criterion Collection.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. Richard Dreyfuss, Olympia Dukakis, Glenn Healy. I mean, directed by Stephen Herrick. I mean, this is a movie. I mean, I rented this as a kid watching it. I'm like, oh, it's the guy from Jaws. What is this about? And I watched it, and I actually enjoyed it as a youngster. And so it was one of those movies that I actually kept all this time. And I mean, you could do a lot with this. Like, you can get the cast to do a couple interviews. I mean, the Blu-ray has stuff like that on there already, but this needs a 4K treatment bad because it's one of those movies that will be lost to the annals of time if it doesn't get a Criterion.
Well, you said it already has a Blu-ray though.
It's a region B Blu-ray, so unless you have a region free player.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's an overseas copy of a Blu-ray.
Well, let's not forget, Criterion still shows a lot of love to DVD. So the whole argument of doesn't need a Blu-ray upgrade, I don't think really holds strong because they still support DVD.
Yes,
so.
Yes, they do. I mean, I have some Criterion DVDs in my collection still from Monsters and Madmen, the Monsters and Madmen set. So yeah. Yep. So, but I mean, this is a movie about, like I said, it spans at least two generations of him working with kids in music. And then at the end, he wanted to perform this opus, but life got in the way. And it's all those at the end when you see all those students coming together and he can actually direct his opus in the school gymnasium was phenomenal. That gets me every time. So,
and I think that was the one that kind of like brought him back into prominence. Yeah, because he did that another stakeout, I believe, and that was, kind of not well received, and all of a sudden, he came out with this, and he was getting, nominated for the awards and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying, Vin?
I was going to say, I think we have a tendency in this whole stream to sell too hard for our films because the idea is to split the room, and you got me sold on this film, and I've never even seen it.
I've seen it one time.
Okay, so you said, what was the title? Mr. Holland's Opus?
Opus, yes.
Mr. Holland's Opus.
Mr. Holland's Opus to the Criterion Collection or not? Ooh, this is a tough one. Let's see. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, let's see. We got 4 yeses, 2 nos.
That's a solid split.
Oh, Johnny and Eddie said no. No to Mr. Open.
And the main reason why I said no is because I've only seen it the one time.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was okay the first time I saw it, but that was like 30 years ago. So I do need to watch it again. But I don't know. I mean, give me like a regular Blu-ray release and then let me think about it some more. And then if it goes to the collection, because you guys know I double dip shit all the time, so I'll end up picking it up.
All right, Eddie, are you ready? What do you got?
Potentially. So I just want to make sure I reiterate that the Criterion Collection is dedicated to publishing important classic and contemporary films. That's their motto. So when considering this, I don't know that you get much more important culturally than this 2003 masterpiece, The Room. And dead serious about this. This is Tommy Wiseau's masterpiece, disaster piece that also inspired an A24 Oscar-nominated, Golden Globe-winning film, The Disaster Artist. It is such an insane film. Tommy is on another planet making this movie. And again, I reiterate, important, culturally significant films. And if something like Pink Flamingos can go in there, why the hell can't The Room go in there? I think The Room's a better movie than Pink Flamingos, personally. So
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Well, hi, Mark.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
There's Mark right there. Look
oh
at
yeah,
that.
oh yeah. You know what they say, love is blind. So I mean, really, the only thing that would be hard here is Tommy is like, he is notorious for not giving up the rights to this movie at all. Like, you can't stream it anywhere. You have to buy it physically, which I guess is good. But he's kind of a bit of a snob when it comes to licensing this movie, I feel like. So Criterion would have to pull some strings, I think. But I think it's a perfect fit for the Criterion Collection. Some new cover art, because let's be real, this is I don't know what the hell this is. So
You got to keep the cover art. You got to keep it.
whatever
Just
makes
do
it
that
float.
same face with like watercolors or pastel, something.
Yeah, do a reversible cover art. I don't care. Just give me the Room in the Criterion Collection. It is very significant culturally. So that's all I got to say.
I've never seen this movie, so I've only seen a few clips of it.
But you have
Yeah.
that clip ready to go, and you've never seen the movie.
I do. That just means how impactful it is. Like you were saying, very culturally relevant.
Yeah. Yep.
That even if you haven't seen the movie, you know of the movie.
Yeah. And I was and I saw Vin was holding Disaster Artist. I was contemplating Disaster Artist, but I don't know. I think The Room is the better fit for the Criterion Collection. Again, because
that could be,
Pink Flamingos is in there. Like, come on.
that could be a bonus movie though, like a hidden special feature. Disaster Artist. There you
Sure.
go.
Sure.
I haven't seen Pink Flamingos, just FYI.
Is
A
that
lot
the
of
one where
times-
someone eats like dog shit on?
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
screen?
Divine eats dog shit. So
Well, is one terrible film being allowed into the collection warranty for another one to be allowed in?
but I would actually argue that that Pink Flamingos is a genuinely awful film. It was painful to get through Pink Flamingos. It's not painful to get through The Room. It's quite a fun ride.
I think, yeah. I mean, I can see I know why The Room has become what it's become. This iconic piece of like so bad it's good cinema, where it gets replayed in theaters and it has this cult following. I am 100% get it. Does it deserve a place? That's a different question. But I get the love for The Room, and I'm with it.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was contemplating this with Haley, my girlfriend today, I was like, at one point, the Criterion Collection did have a bar, and then they put Pink Flamingos in the Criterion Collection, and I think they lowered their bar immensely. So that's all I got to say.
Well, on that note, The Room, the classic, is it going to the Criterion Collection or not? But it got their vote. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, we got some no's there. Was that a no, Graydon? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4 no's, 2 yeses. Johnny's ready for it.
As
Yeah.
much as I want to say it would add to the John Waters collection already in Criterion.
Say what?
What?
Pink Flamingos is part of the John Waters collection in Criterion, so I
Right.
can understand why they chose Pink Flamingos, because he has Hairspray, he has all
Yeah,
that
but this
other
was
stuff.
but Pink Flamingos was before Hairspray.
Yeah, well, I know.
But
But,
now
like,
it's
if
time
you
for
have
the
multiple
Tommy Wiseau
maniacs-
collection.
No, I'm just saying the
Okay.
reason Pink Flamingos is in there, he already had other films in that collection too, like which one was that? Multiple Maniacs, which came out before Pink Flamingos. Female Trouble, Desperate Living. So, I mean, I
love
can understand
John
the
Waters.
argument, Eddie.
Came
So,
out, right? Desperate Living was like a new release.
Yeah, they like John Waters.
All right. So, Eddie, you got me thinking. You said culturally impactful, right? Relevant, a classic movie. That's what Criterion Collection focuses
You
on.
better not bring up money talks.
I'm not gonna bring up Money Talks. It already has a great Blu-ray, but I did pick up a movie recently in my Amazon deal video. If you want to go back and go through an affiliate link, I'll plug.
It's
right
Howard
there.
the Duck, folks.
It's not Howard the Duck. I've never heard of this movie till I found it discounted, and when I read the tagline, I said I need to add this to cart right away and buy. I watched it today. Masterpiece, 5-star movie, even better than Howard the Duck. So this is a hidden gem that now needs a 4K because this is a Blu-ray. So look at this hidden gem of a movie. We got Deebs. Look at this. Have you guys ever heard of this before?
Debs? Yeah.
It's pronounced
Debs,
vote
however
right
you want to say it. But look at this. I mean, that tagline is hilarious. They are crime fighting hotties with killer bodies. How does that
Bro, what
not
are you
sell
doing?
itself on Criterion Collection? This movie was incredible. I was blown away. I'm like, let me try this out. I don't know if it's going to be as good as I'm thinking it's going to be.
Are you messing with us right now?
No, it went past all expectations. On my letterbox, it got the 5-star rating from me. And I couldn't give a lot of Criterion's 5 stars. I'm like watching Boys in the Hood. I'm like, okay, 4-star movie. It's good. I'm watching House Party. I'm like, another good one, 4 stars. But Deb's over here, the 5-star right here. And nobody ever talks about this movie. I don't know why.
With good reason.
So
It's
we need a
No,
4K
you know why. I like that
Ultra
you're
HD.
I like that you're throwing some paprika into the stream here, but you know goddamn well why.
This movie is perfection. This movie is easy watching.
All right, let's vote. Let's vote.
It's really culturally relevant.
I think that was the turd that Divine probably would have ate off
Imagine this.
before.
It could be a digipack. A digipack. You get the comic strip in it. It's a comic book movie, okay? You get the original comic with it. Like, you could do a lot here with the artwork. Make it like Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Very pop arty.
Anything you do to protect this film into the pop culture zeitgeist is too much.
Okay. Even if we lose the round here, audience, I'm telling you, this is Mega Mike approved. One of the greatest films of all time.
You're gonna lose subscribers. Mike.
This
You're gonna lose
up. It
subscribers.
doesn't matter. It's that good. I'm telling
there
you.
goes
If you
all his
pick this
membership.
up, you're gonna have one of the best days of your life. I'm telling you. Incredible. But you need some more bonus features. I only had like one bonus. It was good, but more bonus features.
I like
I've
this
never
stuff.
heard of that movie.
Eddie, I'm telling you, pick this up, watch it. You're gonna be blown away. It will
All right.
enter your top 200 favorite films of all time.
You're impressed with Debs,
the-
but yet not Seventh Seal.
Oh my gosh, burn 7th Seal. That should go to the 7th circle of hell. This needs to be on your priority watch list right here. I'm telling you, it's incredible.
Today's Wednesday. The best thing that could happen to the rest of my week is if Eddie watches this film and then gives you a rebuttal about this film on Thursday.
This movie is so funny. You guys are joking with me. You guys don't like this movie, or have you not seen it?
I never heard of it.
Oh, okay. So you guys haven't seen it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You need
The
to
cover-
get it into the
cover is
Criterion
enough.
Collection.
Cover is enough.
I remember when it came out.
Exactly. I'm telling you.
I remember when it came out. I looked at the cover art and I'm like, no.
I'm
just
like,
put it back on the
yes.
shelf.
This made me say yes. What are you talking about? But I'm telling you,
Because I
more-
read the synopsis on the back and I'm like, no, this sucks.
I'm telling you, it's more than meets the eye. Okay, there's a lot of risk this movie takes. It takes the comic book genre in new directions. I'm telling you, it was way above its time. Like, you got to go back. This watch along. Let's go. I'm telling you, watch this and you will see what I'm saying.
It has a 3.7 on Letterboxd.
That
which is-
really
There
makes
you go.
What?
3 is
And
good.
it only
3
got
is
out
that
of
high
5?
because Mike gave it a 5. That's the only reason it's up there.
It's screwing the aggregate.
I'm telling you, at the very least, you will just laugh and have a fun time. At the very least, you won't be bored with it. I can say that.
Interesting.
I'm telling you, it's one of the greatest movies ever made. All right. I think I know where you guys are leaning, and that's
shit.
okay. I just wanted to get that on people's radar.
Oh God.
Let's mark our answers. Johnny's like, I don't even want to justify this with a response. I'm telling you, Debs to the Criterion Collection, or not. Everybody ready? One, 2, 3, reveal.
The reason why I said
2
yes
yeses. Yay. I'll take it.
because I would like to see them get the cast back and just have them absolutely shit over this movie during a commentary. That's the only reason why I would want to get it.
It's a great cast, though, by the way. I was pretty surprised when I was watching it. I saw a lot of like, oh, I remember that actor or actress. So yeah, that's a really good cast, guys. I'm telling you, very underrated.
Define good cast and then define underrated, please.
Okay, let's see, who do we got in here? They're like old people. Let me see.
Looks
Sarah
like
Foster.
Michael Clark Duncan was in there.
Yeah, he's excellent. Like he was the one in Green Mile, right?
Yeah.
You think Green Mile's good? Debs, I'm telling you, should have got the Oscar.
Jeff
Should have
Stoltz,
got the Oscar
Colin
for this one.
Taylor. I mean, Megan Good, Jordana Brewster. Yeah, not a cast I want to watch.
You want to watch this? I'm telling you, it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Literally, I've never seen it.
It's like nothing I'll ever see. You're right.
I'm telling you, it's so good. All right, that's good. So after our first round, we got a lot of 2-pointers, across the board. But Johnny in the lead with 3. Vin just doing too good of a job convincing us over there. But we're into round 2, everybody. Round 2. Let's go. All right, Johnny, you ready for round 2?
Yeah, I guess so. All right. The fun one's over for now, so I'm going to go with something that actually deserves to be in there. It's an Academy Award winner. It's one of the greatest American-made films.
You get the concept of the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one actually belongs in the Criterion Collection.
Oh, that movie sucks. Okay.
Oh, you swine. Unforgiven. Clint Eastwood got his first Academy Award for this. He will go on and win another one. But, I mean, Clint Eastwood's like living on borrowed time. So I would just like to get this in the Criterion Collection, have him give like a retrospective on making this film at his advanced age right now. It's one of the greatest Westerns that's ever been made. And yes, this absolutely belongs in the Criterion Collection. Unforgiven.
I mean, especially if you got like new interviews from Wood. I mean, that would be amazing.
Yeah. And have like a remembering Gene Hackman, because granted, he gave a outstanding performance as Little Bill. I mean, come on, it's nobody does a Western like Clint Eastwood.
Is everybody else a big fan of that one from the panel?
Never seen that one either.
I'm just not a big Western person, so I thought it was kind of slow for my taste. But once again, my favorite Westerns are like Holes, Wild Wild West. So.
He's Clint Eastwood should just be one of those that has a director's spotlight on Criterion, in my opinion.
Yep.
Collector Movie Man. Mike, read my message with the $1.99 super chat. Which one, Collector Movie Man? This one.
He's got a lot in there.
Some recommendations for the Criteria. English Patient, super boring movie. Don't want to watch it again. Armageddon, I still need to see it, but I've heard good things. The Rock's really good. What's Constant Gardener, never heard of. The Pianist, isn't that one a dirty one? And then Crimson Tide, I still need to see that one.
A dirty one.
Which one was it? Oh, the Piano Teacher. That's the one I was thinking. Right there. Yeah. I know there's some kind of piano.
We talked about that on the last sales stream, Mike.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I bought that one.
That's a good one, Johnny.
It's good. It's good.
All right. Well, hopefully that's the right one, Collector Movie Man. If you got another one, let me know. Yeah, Movie Eddie. Unforgiven is worthy, but I'd like to see Arrow doing it first. That's a good point.
I think they're doing a lot of Warner Brothers stuff. So.
Oh, if it's Warner Brothers, why not a Warner Archive? You would think maybe.
Because Criterion's more prestigious. Mike, good God. Read the room.
All right. So Unforgiven to the Criterion Collection. Even though we already got 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVD, all of that. Let's see. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 5 yeses. I gave you the 1 no, so at least you get a point from me, Johnny.
Well, yeah.
Hey, I
But
got
yeah,
you the point.
to back up Graydon, yeah, I mean he does need a box set in the Criterion Collection.
I mean, they're coming out with that Stanley Kubrick one, so why not?
Yeah.
A Clint Eastwood set.
Yeah. I just vote no because we already have it on so many formats, and I think those discs were pretty good. So I don't know if there's a big enough upgrade there. You would have to really sell the special features on that one.
Yeah, speaking of that, really quickly, Vin, are you picking that up, the complete Kubrick?
Yeah, I mean, I probably will eventually. Hopefully, I can convince somebody to buy it for me as a gift. But like, I have so much Criterion, fantastic. Whether it's or Kubrick rather, whether it's Criterion or Titans of Cult or all these various labels. The only one I don't have is Lolita, and I'm gonna buy it probably, but I'm not going to get rid of my other Kubrick physical media though. I'm gonna keep it all.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my feeling. I'm like, I just need a couple of them. Like I've got the most of them either on Blu-ray or 4K, and I'm like, you going to really put this out now? Damn it! After all the hell I went through to get my other one.
They knew what they were doing, but at the end of the day, it's one of my favorite directors of all time and my favorite label, so I have to do it. So,
all right, Jeff, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's time to bring Disney back. They've done it once before. I say we need to go ahead and bring Up into the collection.
Oh yeah.
This is a story about never losing your youth or rediscovering it in your elder age. However you want to look at it, it's a little bit of both. I think it fits the line very well. I mean, if we can have Wall-E, we can have Up. And we don't have that much animation. So I'd say let's bring some more animation into the collection.
So speaking on that, I know there's a fair amount of stop motion animation through Pinocchio and some Wes Anderson titles. Pure animation, I know we have Wall-E. What else is there in the collection besides Wall-E that's animation but not stop motion?
Forbidden Planet? Is that one? Or is that still stop
I haven't
motion?
seen Forbidden Planet. I don't think it's straight animation.
Right.
I'm gonna find out.
Flow?
Flow?
Oh,
yeah,
is that?
Flow.
Yeah, that might be one. Yep.
But there's not very many I can think of.
Oh, Fantastic Planet.
That's
Wall-E.
Watership Down?
Yeah, Watership Down. I love Dogs in stop motion, so we're not going to count that one. I mean, there's a one that it deals with live action and like animation together. The Three Fantastic Journeys of Corel Zeman. So there's that one that deals with animation and live action together. So there's not much.
Yeah. Well, the door is open. Wall-E pushed the door open. And I always thought if they were going to do another one, it would be Up.
Yeah.
So I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You'd have to give some amazing special features like Wall-E did. Like Wall-E had hours of bonuses. Like that was even more.
I don't know how they get much more than what they already have out. But I mean, this thing's loaded down.
Ooh, see that maybe I don't want it then. The Criterion, if we already got everything.
I mean, they can get some new commentaries, I'm sure.
Talk with the animators.
Yep.
Yeah.
To do commentaries with the animators.
I mean, it's not such an old film that most of the people that worked on it are probably not still working for Disney. You know, it'd be easy to get them contracted to do a commentary, a new interview.
Yeah, it's
We wouldn't have to
unfortunate.
dig too far into the vaults to find a few people to talk about it.
It's unfortunate Ed Asner passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been awesome to hear that Criterion interview with him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Up to the Criterion Collection or not? Everybody got their answer? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, a lot of yeses. 5 yeses. I gave a no, so I'll give you a point, Jeff.
Thanks for the point, Mike.
I'll give you the point for sure. Yeah, to me, you already got a lot of great formats there. I think it even has a 4K, right? So you're not really
It does,
getting
but
much
Wally
stuff
did. But
there.
Wally had a 4K before it got the collection treatment as well. So.
Yeah, but had amazing special features. So I just don't know. And you kind of convinced me with all the special features you showed that it was like, oh, okay, I don't know how much.
Hey, that's
more
okay. I mean, I needed to get at least one vote swayed to
Yeah.
give me a point.
Yeah, and it puts Criterion in a way different realm to where are you starting to lose prestige? They always have that argument, you know, how snobby do you want to keep Criterion? How many mainstream titles do you want to, you know, get to bring in other people to collecting? So, you know. But everybody else was like, yeah.
I feel like the mainstream picks are what bring in the most hardcore Criterion lovers.
Yeah.
They discover so much more afterwards, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Vin, you ready?
I suppose so. So last time everybody gave me yeses. This might backfire, but I'm strategizing a bit here. A more controversial pick, and I'm picking Halloween by Rob Zombie.
Oh, different Halloween. Okay.
Ooh.
Now, it was mentioned earlier, if we can give Pee-wee's Big Adventure a 4K, why not give a somewhat unestablished American director like Rob Zombie, who took a big chance and went after a John Carpenter classic, essentially probably the most highly regarded horror film of all of time, Halloween by John Carpenter. He went for it and he tried to totally revamp and remake it in a grittier tone. And he did that, whether you like it or not, he did do that. It's much more gritty, it's much more violent, and it gives a lot of the lore of the backstory of Michael and his childhood and his time in the asylum. So for that reason, I know people most of the time shit on the Rob Zombie films. I really liked, especially the first half of this film, where it shows him more as a child and his time in the mental institution and then its release, and the giant hulking frame of the actor that they got to play Michael Myers. It's just a very interesting release that is still stuck on Blu-ray. And hey, you know what? Why not? I think it would sell like hotcakes, quite frankly, if you gave it a nice cover art with, especially like maybe one of the early masks that he made as a kid that he wore, or when he was like kind of like a preteen stuck in the asylum, some of those masks. If you made that the image on the front of the Criterion cover in a nice digipack, tell me that would not sell like crazy. It would. So
that's funny, Vin. You like the first half of that movie. I don't like the first half. I like the second half. I think it's actually a pretty solid remake as far as horror remakes go. So interesting choice. We don't have a 4K either, right? Stateside readily available. So
Any side.
Oh, there's not even an import
no
of it
4K anywhere.
I don't think
really.
so.
Wow. Ooh.
Is there an example of slasher in the Criterion?
yeah,
don't
but
think they really have.
they're old.
Peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom,
Is the closest you get, and that's not even like a hard,
probably,
like,
yeah.
80s slasher. So.
It's like 50s, 60s. You're not going to get like anything close to a modern, quote unquote, modern slasher. It doesn't exist. So the same way, like I said, that Wally pushed the door open for modern animation, something as obscure and kind of crazy like this could push the door open for modern slashers. Although a lot of other labels cover those already. If Criterion wants to do that, I don't know, but no one's done it yet, and it's sitting here, so why not?
And there's not even a lot of remakes in the Criterion Collection, right? Like I think like Nightmare Alley is a remake. But,
There's not much even Hitchcock in the Criterion Collection. It's more of his later stuff, like Charade, North by Northwest, stuff like that.
Interesting. All right, Vin, you went a whole different direction with this one. Opposite of the village. Okay. All right, everybody ready? Everybody got their answer? Is Rob Zombie's Halloween going to the Criterion Collection or not? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, you got Graydon, you got a no there. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3 no's, 3 yeses,
Perfect
3
split.
no's.
Nice.
A split the room, and the 3-pointer right there.
It
I
did
mean,
not backfire, Vin. It did not backfire.
Yep. I certainly applaud Zombie for, I think Carpenter said make it your own, and he certainly did.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, that's fine. I mean, I appreciate what he did. I didn't even want to watch the sequel. I mean, I thought the first one was, if that's all you had given me, I would have been okay with it. But he did give us a sequel. Do you want to throw the sequel in there too, like a 2-pack?
Yeah, it's standalone. Yeah, I mean, you can do the sequel later if the first one sells well.
All right.
Yeah.
Then have an extra commentary track of Carpenter just doing nothing but shitting on it.
All right, Graydon.
Well, my next one is a coming of age story about a group of kids in the 1960s. I mean, what's not to love about a Criterion movie on baseball with the Sandlot? I mean, think about it. You can have the entire cast is still around and still hanging out to this day. Dugout Dads is coming soon on Netflix, so check that out. It's a 8-episode TV show starring these guys as
That
dads.
sounds horrible.
It does, but you never know who. I think this movie deserves. They don't have much in the way of sports films on the Criterion Collection. Yes, the ones that they have are made a statement. Like, oh, excuse me. Okay, all the ones that they do have on there, like Hoop Dreams. I want to see Blue Chips too, but I don't have that, so I didn't pull that. They need more sports stuff on there. And I mean, you talk about like with Wall-E, you want to bring in films that people grew up with. There's a group of people that grew up with Wall-E and Up. Why not that group of us that grew up with something like The Sandlot? I mean, coming of age story about a kid growing up in the 60s, just moved in, trying to make friends, makes the biggest mistake of his life. And then about those friends trying to help him out of that biggest mistake of his life. So it has everything you want. Or at least I know I want in a Criterion.
All right, interesting choice.
I'm conflicted on this one.
See, for me, once again, you already have a nice Blu-ray. Is it something I really want in the Criterion?
It has no special
collection?
features though on the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
It has no special features. It's just a theatrical trailer and the TV ads. That's it. That's why I said this would be rich in special features and stuff.
Okay.
All right.
The Sandlot to the Criterion Collection or not. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 4 no's, 2 yeses.
I mean, you could actually get, I think, all of the cast back and have them talk, and even Marley Shelton, bring her back. And it's a movie about baseball. Here we are in the summer, baseball's up and going. I mean, it would be a perfect fit to go in there along with Bull Durham.
Yeah.
I almost voted no because that should not belong in the Criterion Collection unless Major League is in there, and Major League's my favorite baseball movie, and it belongs in there.
All right, we got Mr. Film Guy saying David Lynch's Dune for the Criterion. But we already have Arrow 4K of that one, right? So why do we need it on Criterion?
Well, because again, sort of like Waters, they love Lynch. So,
yep.
All right, Eddie, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I gotta also try to strategize here because that's the interesting thing about this game is you obviously want to pick movies that you do want to see in the Criterion Collection, but I think this will be pretty divisive. So at one point there was a time where we didn't think this person was ever going to end up in there, and then boom, it happened, and then boom, it happened again. And I'm repping them right now, so I'm going Click. Obviously, the two films we have in the Criterion Collection are Punch Drunk Love, Uncut Gems. These are movies that fall into the range of both dramas, and then obviously you have the comedic elements of Punch Drunk Love, and that's exactly what Click is. Click is, it starts out as a full-on comedy. That's what it was marketed as, and then boom, it suddenly takes a very dark turn and becomes a pretty heavy-handed drama. And I think it's one of Sandler's best movies. It's my favorite Sandler movie. I'll defend it forever, and so I would love to see it. I would love to see it in there, and I don't know. I can see a cover art involving something with the remotes. They can do a pretty cool, or maybe something like the Pinocchio thing where it folds out and it turns into the remote or something. I don't know. But yeah, Click, 2006, 20th anniversary.
So Eddie, you're telling me if Criterion Collection came out with Click tomorrow, you would buy it again? Same format, double dip, ready to go.
Yeah. Of course.
All right.
I have no issue double dipping. Look behind me.
See, I'm not a double dipper, so I would be pissed if that came out. I'm like, I just bought the 4K. What the heck happened?
No. But of course they would need to get some, because this 4K has no new features. So
Yeah,
they would have to get some new Sandler interviews, get Christopher Walken to do an interview.
Vin's like, what's happening now? We did click to the Criterion.
Do a little animated remote that pops up. Hi, I'm the remote from Click.
If anyone has the back here, it's probably Vin. Vin's a big Sandler fan.
Yep.
What do you think, Vin?
I don't hold the same love that Eddie does for Click, but I respect it.
Okay. All right. So Click to the Criterion Collection or not? Ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, we got 3 yeses, 3 no's.
Room, baby. He split
There
the room,
you go.
baby.
Yep.
Full points.
Wow. You guys are playing wild tonight. All of these choices, I didn't have to change my answer like this whole round. I'm like, nope, doesn't make sense for Criterion. Nope. Interesting. So this is tough.
I mean, Click certainly does have probably the best message in Sandler's comedy films.
It's a great movie, no doubt, but we literally just got the 4K. All right, let's see. Mr. Film, why are people against it? But in Heat of the Night and Silence of the Lambs are both Kino Lorber and Criterion, so saying it's already out. Well, yeah, but it's a different format, correct?
No.
Like one had the Blu-rays and then one got the 4Ks, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I'm okay with the format at least changes. It's just double dipping on the same format for just different packaging.
But
you got to
it would also include different bonus features for
you would have to sell on the bonus features. But every time I talk about bonus features, most of the people I talk to say they never even watch bonus features.
Guilty.
Yeah, and I love bonus features, so that's what I'm saying. You got to really sell me with the bonus features. Okay, so I mean, I already gave you guys probably the best movie I was gonna pull tonight with Depths. That you guys already got the hidden gem. So, but once again, I want to do movies that aren't readily available on, say, a 4K or even a lot of these on Blu-ray. So I'm gonna do a movie that I believe is stuck on DVD. A lot of people still haven't heard of. I know you guys weren't taking Debs seriously, so I'll go different genre here. We'll go a serious crime drama. Very underrated in my opinion. Great cast as well. We're gonna have to go with this hidden gem, Rob the Mob. look at that cast right there. Ray Romano, Michael Pitt. I mean, come on. Like, look at this. Just screams Criterion drama, serious film here. You can do a lot with this one. And once again, stuck on DVD, so I really do want at least an HD upgrade here. Have you guys seen this movie, Rob the Mob?
I've
It looks like
heard
was
of
made
it.
for TV. Was it made for TV?
No, I don't think so.
Mhm.
Was it really? Because this is
I don't
great
think so.
quality. No, this is really, really good quality. So I would be shocked if it was made for TV. I mean, come on. Undeniably entertaining, it says. You can't deny that. There's no
Yeah, you
way to
can.
deny that. Okay? So, like I said, it's a good drama, but it has some comedy as well. Really interesting story. It's something different. Like I said, we don't have a Blu-ray of it. We don't have a 4K. You get some good bonus features. I mean, Ray Romano could do a commentary here. Why not? So,
Would you want to sit and listen to Raymond talk about a movie that I'm sure he doesn't like for 2 hours?
I'm just saying, out of all the movies that were pulled this round, I'd want to watch Rob the Mob again. Hidden gem right here. Another classic.
That's a Mill Creek exclusive right there.
Hey, Mill Creek does good work. Hey, some of the best movies are from Mill Creek, actually. They're a good little label. All right, so Rob the Mob. Once again, I don't think anybody's seen it. So put
I
that
know
on
about it.
but you got to put that on your watch list. So you'll do a double feature of Debs and Rob the Mob.
Just because I'm keeping the tradition going here. We took a dip in quality, but we're still 3.1 on Letterboxd for Rob the Mob.
There you go. See? That means it's at least a likable, enjoyable film, very watchable.
What did you put it
the
as?
harshest of critics.
What did you put it as on Letterboxd, Mike?
Oh, I would have to check. I mean, like I said, it's at least 3-4 star movie, very entertaining. You're gonna get some good laughs out of it. Like I said, something unique and different. Like I don't want to see the same movie I've seen 100 times. Like I don't want to see Sandlot again. I've seen Sandlot, it's good, but you gotta have something different, and that's what Criterion Collection does. It gives you something a little bit different, something you weren't expecting. Rob the Mob. All right, ready? So Rob the Mob, the Criterion Collection. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Dang, so many no's. At least I give myself a yes. I'll take it.
I think that movie was based on a true story.
Exactly. It was his history right there. And you guys just going against the history. All right. Well, there we go. That was round 2, and that really brought my score down. So I think I'm trailing right now. Johnny's doing good, got 4 points, but Graydon, Eddie. Oh, Eddie's in the lead, 5 points right there. Woo, very consistent. Okay, it's a good game right now.
Vin's looking around.
Yeah, I grabbed a couple more titles, but I'm just saying here myself.
All right, third round here. Johnny, what are you thinking?
Well, okay, obviously I'm not going to pull the banger that Mike just pulled, but mine is a 1990 horror comedy that desperately everybody wants a 4K of it, and it's only stuck on Blu-ray. But it's 8 legs, 2 fangs, and an attitude. I'm talking about Arachnophobia.
Good pull. I almost pulled that one, Johnny.
Come on. I mean, a doctor moves to a quiet California town and all of a sudden is besieged with these spiders or a spider that has hitched a ride home with a corpse from South America and just begins to lay all kinds of eggs, venomous spiders everywhere. And you've got John Goodman as the exterminator. To me, he steals the entire film. Every scene he's in is classic. This needs to be in the Criterion Collection, and not just for the fact that it's a 4K, but I mean, we've only got 3 bonus features on this. You know, Criterion's going to give us more than that. So, Arachnophobia.
Love the movie, Johnny, but you guys already know kind of how I'm voting. We already have a Blu-ray. I think I picked it up for $5. I thought the special features, even though there wasn't a ton of them, were still pretty good. So once again, I want to see more hidden gems into the Criterion Collection. So getting a 4K at $25 during sale season after I already got a $5 Blu-ray, not for me.
But here you were harping about, I want an upgrade, 4K upgrade, and I offer you one. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm good with my $5
I gotta look at
Blu-ray.
the value price comparison, and because you can get that Blu-ray so cheap, it's just you would have to blow me away with the 4K with a ton of new special features. And
I'm
I thought
sure
the Blu-ray
they'll
quality
get
was
them.
pretty good. So I know Criterion, I'm sure will do better. I just $20 better. I don't know.
Have an entire special feature called Back to Kanaima, where they bring the cast members back and they talk about, everything that went on during shooting. And this will probably be the only time you ever get Steven Spielberg on a Criterion release talking about how he was executive producer of it.
What would be cool is if they did like a digipack that was like kind of furry, like a spider, tarantula, kind of like that style. That would be cool.
That would fit great on the shelves.
You have to vacuum up around it a little bit, as the hair falls out. But it'd be cool, something different. Okay, so nobody else has anything to say about arachnophobia. I see.
I'd
Everybody
like to
has
see
their poker
more
face on.
classic, 80s and 90s horror, even though other avenues like Scream Factory, Vinegar Syndrome, Arrow cover that. Finding avenues for them to bring in horror. They're trying here and there, but there's really not much horror besides like 50s, 60s horror. So if they can find the rights to some more modern horror films that haven't been done to death, and Arachnophobia doesn't have a 4K, so.
But would that scare off some of the Criterion collectors out there? Would they start thinking, oh, this is just another Scream Factory now? This is just Vinegar Syndrome now.
Well, Wally didn't scare anybody away.
Gummo didn't scare anybody away.
Rosemary's Baby.
Yep, Rosemary, that's one.
All right, so Arachnophobia to the Criterion Collection or not? Ready, 1, 2, 3, reveal. 3 no's, 3 yeses, a split.
Solid job, Johnny. Third split the room of the night.
Well, that's the fourth, right?
Oh, was the fourth?
Fourth, yeah. Yeah, because Vin, you got one, Eddie got one.
Johnny has 2. He split it
Yep.
the first time.
Yep,
Okay.
he did. Wild. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing. I thought you guys were going to be pulling some classic movies here.
Well, we've learned from our lesson.
All right. Let's see. Jeff, what do we got?
All right, so I think this is a classic. I'm going to hold up a Blu-ray, but it is long out of print. So it's time to bring this movie back. It's time to bring this director into the collection. Let's do it with Ed TV. This is a Ron Howard film, and he's surprisingly not in the collection, even though he's like one of the greatest directors of all time. Somehow we've just not got any of his films on the collection, but we don't really get a lot of his films treated well anyways. I mean, Cocoon still like lost to DVD. This one kind of fits along the lines of like a Chasing Amy. It was kind of like the budget Chasing Amy. It came out around the same time. But I actually quite enjoy this one. It's kind of like what if you were a reality TV star before reality TV was really even a thing? That's kind of what this was all about. It was a camera following a guy around, and it had a whole commentary like many other Criterion movies do. So there's always a backdrop commentary to it. And I feel like this would be a good one to add in. Nice rom-com to fit right in nicely to the collection.
I'm still mad at Bob over that, Jeff.
So I've never seen that movie. When did it come out?
98. or
99.
99.
Oh man, that's a modern movie right there. Almost a
Personally-
2000s movie.
It's almost 30 years old. Modern movie.
Personally, I get Truman Show vibes from that movie.
Yeah. I guess so. Like I said, I feel like it's Chasing Amy, but in a reality world type of deal. But we didn't really have a lot of reality TV back then. We had like Road Rules, and Real World, and that's about all there really was. Big Brother maybe was starting around that time.
Come on, Survivor. Survivor's been around forever.
I think Survivor came out like after that was released.
Yeah. Like I said, this was basically like, what if we did this, and then all of a sudden everybody did it. So it kind of, it may have been a bit ahead of its time.
All right. Add TV to the Criterion Collection or not?
Great title.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 4 no's, 2 yeses in the middle. That's a no sandwich right there.
That's a good movie.
I mean, it's good, but yeah, like like Eddie said, I mean, it's the Truman Show. I think this would be like Truman Show probably would have been like Ed TV had Truman known what was going on around him,
Right.
throughout the whole film.
Yeah, but I mean, he signs the disclaimer.
Well, yeah, but it's like if had Truman known what was going on, it probably would have been like the same thing. Like he would have probably acted out the same way. But where Truman didn't know what was going on, and Ed Picerni did.
All right, Vin, what do you got?
Well, I think that it's about time we entered Sly Stallone into the collection. And what better way to do it than the greased up arm wrestling classic that is 1987's Over the Top. The classic tale of an estranged father who lost contact with his young son at an early age because the nefarious grandfather kept him out of his life. And the mother dies or is dying, and her dying wish is for them to reconnect. And they go on a cross-country America trucking journey, making pit stops along the way, arm wrestling and bonding. Come on, it's 1980s. It's Sly Stallone. 80s, fun film. Why not? Over the top, great arm wrestling scenes. The ending especially is like a cool montage of like the final competition where all the like beefed up. They paid like a lot of like pro wrestlers and different bodybuilders to play the arm wrestlers, and the whole tournament at the end is very, very interesting, very cool the way it's shot. So yeah, Over the Top. Why not put it in there?
That's a great movie, and I do want a 4K stateside of it, but I think Arrow Video would do a better job there.
I don't know. I still think that it would be a really good VSU for Vinegar Syndrome. Put it in a nice big chunky box.
So are you guys talking packaging? Are you guys talking packaging?
I mean, it deserves the best of packaging.
Okay.
It just doesn't scream Criterion to me. That's the only thing.
But it
Good
screams
movie.
It screams quality, though.
it screams biceps.
It-
It screams father son bonding.
it screams pop culture too.
That's true. Drips 80s pop culture.
And I mean, come on, you have that Kenny Loggins song in there. I mean, holy God. I don't think he did another song that could top that. I don't care. The world
The
don't meet you
dude
halfway.
won a bunch of money, a big rig, and him and his son started a new business at the end of the film, and they're living the dream, you know. They're stopping roadside, taking breaks, they're working out on the side of the highway. It's good stuff.
Yep.
All right, so Over the Top to the Criterion Collection or not? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 2 no's, 4 yeses, 2 points.
I mean, honestly, I want to see a Canon Pictures film be displayed prominently on my shelf that has the Criterion Collection spine number on it. So why not do that one?
All right, graded.
Oh, this is a tough choice right now.
How do you follow up The Sandlot?
Or how do I follow up Sly as well? Maybe I go that other star of 90s action. And I submit for the Criterion Collection, Arnold Schwarzenegger in Last Action Hero.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Talk about mid-90s cheese of explosions, a guy who's glass eye, and a kid who actually lives movies. I mean, seriously, he goes to the theater, he gets this magical ticket, and he goes into the movies. And what happens? The villains come out of the movies and start terrorizing his town. And so he has to take the only action star that is an actor in the real world as they try and kill the real Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie. And they have to say it with this character, Jack Slater, who's realizes he's just a movie character when he starts beating up on things, starts breaking glasses, and he starts hurting himself. So it's like, it's hilarious. If we're going to get over the top, we might as well get Last Action Hero as well.
Great movie, but already so many releases. We've gotten 4Ks, we've gotten steelbooks, we've gotten reprints of steelbooks.
Yeah, it's fantastic, but I have this beautiful 4K steelbook. You can't beat this cover artwork. I mean, beautiful cover art there. So as far as
you can put a C in the corner.
Yeah.
that's true, but as far as if they
numbered
came out with it,
spine.
like this is hard to beat. I mean, this is a beautiful steelbook.
That's nice.
You could have like one of the discs be like one of the bad guys' false eyes.
You can have the C on the golden ticket on the cover art.
All
It's
right.
good pull though. It's a good because we got to get Arnie into the collection for sure.
Yeah. And why not Rocky? All right. So the Last Action Hero to the Criterion Collection or not. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, is that a split right there?
Split.
3 yeses, 3 nos. Ooh, lots of splits tonight. All right, Eddie, you're gonna follow up that split.
I hope so.
Get hydrated right there. Think about your choice.
He's either going to Chuck Norris or Jean-Claude Van Damme now.
I'm gonna do. I believe Johnny said this on his last pick here, but somehow there's no Spielberg love in the Criterion Collection, and I've kind of equated that to he's the most, he falls into the populist entertainment. So I don't know if Criterion really wants to zero in on him, which is why I think if you are going to throw Spielberg into the mix, it's not Jurassic Park, it's not Schindler's List, it's you got to throw Duel in to the Criterion Collection, because again, if we're focusing on their motto of important cultural significance, I don't know, you get more important for the biggest filmmaker of all time than the movie that introduced us to him. And Duel is just a phenomenal film, and it's a made-for-television film. And but I think there's enough people that still haven't seen it or are kind of scared to see it. So this would be a great way to introduce a lot more people to it. And I just think if you're going to put Spielberg in the collection, it can't be one of his big blockbuster movies that everyone knows. It's got to be one of those kind of smaller films, and it doesn't get smaller than his TV movie Duel, which is a phenomenal film considering how young he was when he made it. So,
yep.
Yeah, I have the Duel 4K slipcover, and it was the first time watching when I bought the 4K, but I agree with the sentiment of if you're going to put Spielberg in, the best way to introduce him into the collection is with Duel, I think.
I found it in the $5 bin not too long ago at Walmart.
You overpaid. I cannot stand that movie. There's 3 Spielberg titles I do not like. Duel, always, Disclosure Day, super boring. Literally, Duel opens up and the guy's like driving for like 15 minutes. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, it's the point of view of his car.
You
Yeah.
get no exposition there. You get no explanation why this guy is chasing him down.
Sometimes
like,
you don't need
what is
one.
Which is which is scarier than had we had a motivation.
Yeah.
I don't know. It bored me. Put me to sleep pretty good. All right. So Duel, the Criterion Collection.
Let's go.
All right. Let me make sure I mark my answer. Nope, my answer is already ready to go. All right. 1, 2, 3, review. Ooh, 4 yeses.
You know, had you pulled either Duel, Sugarland Express, or Empire of the Sun, I would have said, yeah, absolutely. Anything other than that, I would have, no, not really.
No.
Yeah, certainly not like, you know, Jurassic Park, or I've pulled Jaws before, and that you guys shot that down real quick. So, yeah, one of the littler known Spielberg films.
Yep.
All right. Once again, the theme for me tonight, I'm showing movies that not a lot of people have seen, not a lot of people even know about. I want a boutique label to give these classic movies some love, give us a good treatment so we can finally buy these movies, at least in Blu-ray, if not 4K, because this is definitely stuck on DVD and out of print. So I'm going to go with the classic. Of
Rob
course.
the Mob 2.
We'll go with some Gideon's Trumpet. Look at that.
What the
Henry
hell is
Fonda,
that?
Masterpiece. See, I got to enlighten you guys. I got to give you guys the knowledge of film history right here. So this is an incredible movie. It's a historical movie based on a very famous Supreme Court case that really changed, the world, I would say. But you got Henry Fonda, classic actor. He's in the Criterion Collection. This is, I think, maybe his most recent title before he passed, at least one of the most latest ones. But like I said, it's only on DVD, and it's tough to get now. You don't have a Blu-ray, you don't have a 4K. It's not like Duel you can buy 3 times over. This one's tougher to find. Fits Criterion Collection perfectly because it's a historical drama. And like I said, I want people to get their eyes on this one because a lot of people haven't seen this movie, and it's really quite good. So kind of think courtroom drama, that type of film. Very good performances, though. So Gideon's Trumpet, here we go, Criterion. None of you guys have seen this, right?
No, there's only one courtroom drama with Henry Fonda in it that everybody likes, and that's not it.
Once again, we got to get you guys exposed to some other movies out here. Got to be watching some different movies.
That's true. That is true.
I know. I'm telling you, this is the triple feature so far. Gideon's Trumpet, Rob the Mob,
Gideon's Trumpet,
and Debs.
Let's see here.
All masterpieces, all underrated hidden gems.
The only other
Perfectly rated.
courtroom, the only other courtroom movie that deserves a Criterion.
Eddie, is this one on
From my
Letterboxd?
I was gonna say we keep going further and further down. 2.8.
Okay. For the budget, that's actually pretty darn good. I will say that.
But no, I do agree with your sentiment of we need to expose some other stuff here, and so I admire the choice.
Yes. All right, so I know my answer. We'll see if anybody else feels the same.
I think you know our
Gideon's
answer.
Trumpet to the Criterion Collection or not? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 2 yeses. I'll take it. There we go. Well, it's on people's radar now. Give it a watch if you get the chance.
It is that. It is on our radar now. I would give that a chance. Debs, I don't know about that.
Debs is the best one. That's the crowd pleaser. That's
Funny
the
enough,
one
that's the
people
one.
go-
That is the one I'm most curious about. Debs.
I'm telling you, oh my gosh, this movie. Oh man, I still don't know what I watched. It was incredible.
You don't know what you watch, but yet you're pimping it out to us.
That's how good it was. I'm telling you, it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
I think I have actually
You've seen this
stuff
one?
like no, seen stuff like
Oh.
it before. It's right up there
Well,
with
give me the
those.
recommendations, please.
It's up there with like oh, what is that? That Monique movie with the airplane. It's right up there with that.
The Soul Plane?
Yeah, Soul Plane.
I remember that being pretty good, actually.
God,
It,
it wasn't.
I haven't seen it in a while,
it's up there
though.
with Pootie Tang.
Pootie
yeah.
Tang.
Well,
That one's okay.
Tang.
That one's okay.
I'm okay with Pootie Tang.
That one's all right.
I'm just saying it's up there with those.
Not a
In my opinion.
5-star like this. But
You mean down there with those?
Yeah.
I hope Luke Ponto is watching.
Why is Luke a fan? Where's
Of
Luke?
Pootie Tang. Yeah, he
Oh,
sure
there you
is
go.
now.
I'm telling you, I'm going to get a lot of these Debs copies sold. I'm telling you.
Because Mike's gonna buy them all. That's
Yeah.
what it's gonna be.
Try to give them away. Come on,
I will
become a
say
member.
it was a little pricey for a Blu-ray, but totally worth it. Very happy
Become-
after. I watched
Become
it.
a member. I'll give you a free copy of Debs.
I'll give you
No,
Debs
you
and
become a
Seventh
member.
Seal.
You're getting the 7th Seal. You're getting Blood Simple. You're getting Mulholland Drive. That's what you'll be getting. I can't give you the masterpieces. All right. So there we go. 3 rounds. I'm definitely way behind with that one, but
How many rounds are there? There are 5?
5 rounds. We got Johnny with 7 points. Eddie, woohoo! You got the 7 points too. You guys both leading right there. Graydon as well, 7 points. Man, you guys are doing really good. Yep, I'm 5 points. Jeff, 5 points. Vin, 5 points. What are we doing over here? All right, so round 4. Johnny, what are you thinking?
Well, I think I'm going to go with a remake, and this is only on Blu-ray, so we need a 4K of it because it is such a great film. There's a TV show out now of it, and we already know that the collection loves this director, and I'm bringing out Cape Fear. I mean, 1991, Robert De Niro, Nick Nolte, Jessica Lange, and Juliette Lewis. But yeah, great film. It's been a long time since I've seen this. I do need to rewatch it. But yeah, this is begging to be made into the Criterion Collection because of Martin Scorsese. It's a universal title, so I'm sure you could probably get it with ease. And you could even throw in the original with this. Because I think Robert Mitchum and who's God, I can't remember the other guy's name. Gregory Peck. They make cameos in this one. I'm sure you can get them, have their movie put in there with this one. But yeah, Cape Fear, and give us a nice 4K of it.
Yeah, I just recently rewatched that in June, actually, so it's kind of fresh in my mind. I forgot how much of a real Southern twang that Robert De Niro plays in that film with his kind of accent, but
Counselor.
yeah, as far as the the filmography of Scorsese, it is like scraping the bottom for me. So I don't know that I really want to see that. I'd rather just get some random studio release for like $15, but I don't know. For the 4K, I mean, because it needs a 4K still.
I've never seen it, so I can't say much here.
Same.
Yeah, he's a real bad guy in that movie. He's,
yeah.
Real rapey, real prone to crime and violence. I mean, it's an interesting performance, but
I think he bites Ileana Douglas's face.
yeah, that was the most aggressive part. that was maybe the most aggressive thing he did, besides all the rape attempts.
Yep.
All right, so Cape Fear, Criterion Collection or not? 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Yeah, why the hell not? Keep Scorsese going.
Ooh, a lot of no's though.
Even I voted no.
One yes.
Keep Scorsese going.
Because I was thinking, like, man, this probably deserves a studio release. Like Universal's good with, Universal likes to wipe their ass with the anniversary edition. So
All right. Jeff, you can make up some points now. Johnny fumbled a little bit.
We need to add Dan Fogler to the Criterion Collection. We're going to do it with Scenic Route. It says it's a gripping experience, and that's what I expect from a Criterion. And that's exactly what this film is. These two guys get lost in the broke down in the middle of the desert, and help never comes, or maybe it does. If it gets the Criterion treatment, you should go watch it. Like I said, I think this one belongs there. It's like 2013, I think, or 2014. So it is a newer film. But I think it's one that just kind of went under the radar because of the actors that are in it. They're not very big named actors.
Yeah,
Never
I
seen
haven't
it.
heard of that one.
Well, let's see the cover again. What do you got? Some doo-doo on his face?
it's either dirt or blood or something. I can't remember.
You said doo-doo?
Well, he looks really upset. I mean, I don't know.
Well, yeah, he does get upset in the movie. I know that.
Yeah. This is what he looks like after like day 3. So, like I said, they get lost in the middle of the desert somewhere in like the middle of Arizona or something like that. Crazy good movie, crazy ending.
What route was he trying to take? The scenic route in Arizona? What's the scenic route?
The scenic route is what happens between the two people.
Yeah. There's a reason they take that specific road.
Yeah.
Okay. Scenic route to the Criterion Collection. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 2 yeses, 4 nos. All right, Vin.
I'm going to pull another attempt to infuse some horror into the collection, but this is more classic 90s horror, and why this film, I think, is more iconic is because of the amazing practical effects that they did for this film. I'll show you it now. Castle Freak.
Yeah.
It's a Stuart Gordon film. And the main villain in this film is a dude that is left in a dungeon type atmosphere in a castle. A new family buys the house, and he's this menacing creature. But my point is, they gave him makeup from actual head to toe. And there's scenes in this film where he's lit up by lightning, and you see the bodysuit he's wearing, and just the makeup on his face, and his mouth being torn open, and his teeth, and this movie scared the hell out of me when I was a kid, and I think it's the perfect example of practical effect 90s horror. Not 80s horror, but 90s horror. It's just fantastic in that way. So this being a personal favorite of mine in that genre, if this ever got a Criterion, I would be all over it. This is kind of a raunchy cover, but actually Umbrella. Is it Umbrella? What's the studio that put this out? I don't even know the studio here. It might be something different, but they put it out with this nice slipbox cover of another scene in the film. So it has a really nice Blu-ray release, but it's region B. And even though I don't have a region-free player, I bought it anyway just because I loved the movie so much and the artwork on this particular set. I have a different copy on Blu-ray that I can play in my player, which I've watched few times since I've gotten it, but I would just love to see this in the collection. It would be like nothing else that's in the collection right now, and it's again, like I said, a fantastic example. The best, like even stuff like Evil Dead Rise, stuff that's like now in theaters, like the practical effects that they were able to pull off in this film from 1995, it's amazing, and it's just classic. Like now that we're in 2026, this is classic horror. Like this is what classic horror is now. It's 90s, and it's not Scream or I Know What You Did Last Summer, you know, like what we think of when we think of 90s horror. This is 90s classic horror. Castle Freak.
It looks like something Terror Vision would put out.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the label on this one. I don't know.
I know. I was
I
thinking
think that
either
one's like
Scream
101
Factory,
Films.
Vinegar Syndrome. Doesn't
Has
feel
anybody seen this movie though?
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I love it. I think it's just for what it is, for the time it came out and what it's trying to do. I think it's flawless. I love it.
All right, so
I don't know if
Castle Freak.
if that spine helps anybody identify the label.
It's 101 Films.
Okay, so that's actually the name of the distributor, 101 Films. I don't know if that was like the spine number.
All right, so Castle Freak to Criterion or not. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 4 yeses, 2 nos.
Yeah, I first saw Castle Freak like a couple years ago, and I'm like, this is going to be god awful. It's going to be dog shit. And then I, sat and watched from beginning to end. I'm like, this is really good for the money that they actually had to make that. It's really good.
Yeah, and it's Stuart Gordon, same guy from Reanimator and a bunch of other films from the 80s. And
I think I saw that before I saw Reanimator, and I'm like, Reanimator's going to be stupid. Nope, Reanimator's great.
All right, Graydon.
All right. We wanted to talk about animation earlier and how there isn't much on Criterion. I want to bring to you a movie that gave us the only version of this movie until 2001. I present to the Criterion Collection the animated Rankin and Bass, Lord of the Rings. The animation style, this is kind of up there with the Don Bluth style animation that almost destroyed Disney. So by Rankin and Bass, this is the only version of Lord of the Rings we got before 2001, which was animated. And they had The Hobbit, which is also right here, and then The Two Towers as well. So they had all 3 books done together in a set.
What's
Made
the
for TV. Runtime? 133 minutes.
Okay. So it's a full-length movie then.
It is a full-length movie that was made for TV at the time. Only released on TV and then got physical thereafter. It was the only way you could have watched The Lord of the Rings. It was the first time they ever embarked, like the Tolkien estate ever embarked on producing those books. And Rankin Bass went from their stop-motion animation to actual animation for this. And like we said, we wanted actual animation in the Criterion Collection. I think this movie, or even the 3 of them, deserve to be in there.
All right. So there we go. And what was the title of that one?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
It's just Lord of the Rings. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Classic animated Lord of the Rings.
And you can't get these on Blu-ray anywhere but online. And yeah, it's on a site that might take your identity too, just to let you know.
All right, so Lord of the Rings.
You said that.
The classic to the Criterion Collection. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 3 yeses, 3 nos. That's a split.
Yeah, I remember seeing like the Lord of the Rings when I was a kid. They used to show it to us in school. Yeah. I'm like, God, I always wanted those, and like you said, I mean, you can't find them. I'm like, damn it. So yeah, we definitely need that at least from some label needs to put that out.
All 3 of them. Yeah, like I said, Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit. Because in the Hobbit animated one, you get all three movies that we got live action in the Hobbit. Lord of the Rings is actually the first 2 books, and then the Two Towers is just the Two Towers.
All right, Eddie.
My choice is a director that's in there already, so there wouldn't take a whole lot of convincing to make this choice happen. He only has 3 other movies you can pick from, and I'm going to pick this one. This is my favorite film of all time as well, and we're going Her from Spike Jonze. This is a movie about a man falling in love with his AI artificial intelligence, which is just as timely as ever, and it's voiced by Scarlett Johansson, and I think it's a beautiful fit. Yep, I think it's a beautiful fit for the Criterion Collection. Obviously, being John Malkovich is the other movie in there, and yeah, Spike Jonze hasn't made a movie since this, so I think if he's never going to make another movie ever again, I'm perfectly fine with that. But let's give him a top tier edition to send him off.
I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Did that like ruin his career or what?
No, I actually think it's because I think this is his masterpiece. I think he realized, oh, maybe I peaked a little bit. So
I had that in my stack tonight, but I had a few I was trying to dwindle down, and to me, like, Her is just too perfect, like a fit for the collection. I was like, no one's gonna say no, so I just like took it away.
Yeah, take a chance on it.
Okay.
Has everyone in the panel seen it?
I have not seen Her.
No.
I've seen like half.
If you haven't seen Her, I don't know if I'm speaking for Eddie, but you'd probably agree. Make it a point in the next, whenever you can, find it, get it on Blu-ray. You could probably get it for $8.99 or something on Amazon. It's fantastic, and it's so relevant for today as well with modern dating culture, the AI, and all the stuff that's going on. But besides that, the performances from Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson are so good.
And it's somewhat similar to Electric Dreams, isn't it?
Well, I haven't seen Electric Dreams.
I think it's like that was like in the early 80s, like a man in his computer like kind of like comes to life and like starts controlling aspects of his life.
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen that one either, but I can almost guarantee you it's nowhere near as emotionally just resonant as this movie is. This movie, every time I get it, it kind of like, it's one of those movies that just takes me to another place kind of thing. The score in this movie is otherworldly.
All right, so Her. Criterion Collection or not? Ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. All yeses. 6 years.
All right, let's get it in there.
Yes, because Vin never steers me wrong. So
let's get it in there.
Vin, that was a good defensive play right there because I switched my answer. Because you're like, who would say it wouldn't go to the Criterion Collection?
I mean what I said, though. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Yep. Favorite film of all time.
And I love being John Malkovich, but Her is better. Her is better.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so I haven't been winning you guys over with the classic movies, with the hidden gems. So let's go a little bit more modern. We're going to go a little bit more modern for this one. We're going to do a remake here, but we need to get some 4K love of this one. And let's go with Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3. Great movie. I love the classic, but Kino Lorber already did the classic one. So you know how Kino Lorber and Criterion kind of like to go back and forth. So now Criterion can take the remake, give us a 4K. And I would love if they did kind of like a noir edition, like how they did with Nightmare Alley. Give us kind of like a special feature there. Do something cool with it. Give it something a little bit different, a little edge to it. But great movie, great performances, very entertaining and thrilling. Like when you watch this, you can't take your eyes off the screen. You have to see how it finishes. And it's just such a dark story. It's so dramatic. It's perfect for the Criterion Collection. So, yeah, but it's a modern movie. Some people may not want, too many modern movies on Criterion. They may not want remakes on Criterion. So I still think it's a little bit controversial. And you can still get a Blu-ray of it as well. So is it an upgrade? Is it not? I don't know. You guys will have to decide here. Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3. But at least you guys have all seen this one, at least now. Finally, I pulled them. Really, Vin?
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen the classic?
No, but I
Kino
have
Super
Kino.
Classic?
I have the Kino 4K, but I have seen neither.
Actually, I like the classic a little bit better, but both are really good. Both are really good.
Yeah, you can't take your eyes off the screen because of how Travolta looks in that movie.
He's great, and he's such a
He
good villain.
is
Oh
so
my
over the
God.
top. You talk about over the top. He's over the top.
Like, come on. Denzel
Yeah.
Washington right here, incredible. Great performance.
I
So good.
love that movie.
The menu on that movie too is fantastic.
Mhm. And you literally know what movie you're getting because the opening track to that film is 99 Problems from Jay-Z.
All right, so the remake, taking Pelham 1, 2, 3 to the Criterion Collection or not. 1,
yeah.
2, 3, reveal.
Big fat yes.
Ooh, I gave it a no. Johnny with the no. I will take the 2 points. I sold it too well. I went too modern.
I thought it was okay, but I want to watch the original one and then base it off of that.
Yeah, they're both very good. Oh my goodness.
That remake is one of the best movies to watch when it's on TV because they have to censor John Travolta so much because he's just F-bombing left and right, and the stuff they come up with for the voiceovers is hysterical. Next time it's on TNT or TBS. If anyone still has that.
All right, so we've done 4 rounds. We're getting to the 5th and final round unless there's a tie in overtime. But yeah, Graydon, you're killing it, man. You got 10 points already.
Hell yeah.
Look at that, Vin. You and I are the only ones with zeros.
I know you guys got a couple donuts there, but I'm not doing that great either. I only have 7 points, so
It was those last 2 3-pointers that I got. Yeah.
yeah, so splits that really put you ahead right there. But it's the 5th round. You could get a 0. Other people could get splits, and we could have a whole new game.
Are points doubled in this last round?
No, this is
No?
not double jeopardy, unfortunately.
Damn.
Points are double, but they don't matter. Like in Who's Line?
All right, so our 5th final round. Johnny, what are you thinking? How are you going to finish this off?
Well, I've got like 4 or 5 others sitting here in a pile, but I think I'm confident with this one. This one actually, it does belong in the collection because of its 2 other films that were released the year before and the year after it. Both great thriller hood classics. And I'm going with Juice from 1992. And if you've ever seen this, this is basically an East Coast version, I guess, of Boys in the Hood. Tupac Shakur is terrifying in this. It's like 4 high school kids. They come across a handgun, and I think they pull a robbery, and I think they shoot one of the clerks. So Tupac, he demands to hold on to the gun, and he just becomes unhinged throughout the whole movie. He starts taking out his friends. He thinks they're going to rat on him, and it comes down to Tupac and Omar Epps at the very end. Awesome film, directed by Ernest Dickerson, who is Spike Lee's longtime cinematographer. It's a great film, and I would love to see this one added to the Criterion Collection because it belongs there next to Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society.
All right, Johnny. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. You made some really good points there. How could you not put it into the Criterion Collection? All right. So we'll see if Johnny got the juice tonight. So juice to the collection or not. Ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Finally, I get a 0. Damn it.
Had to roll that 0 on the last one, huh?
Yeah.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Oh, also, Mike, I forgot to check Pelham. It's 3.1 on Letterboxd.
There you go.
Went
Give
up.
you guys some consistent 3 stars right there.
Went up.
See? So it's on the level of Debs, right?
No,
Or
Debs
Debs
is
was a
still
little bit-
the highest rated.
There you
it's
go.
on It's on the level of the second one you had.
There you go. So if you love Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3, you're gonna love Debs even more.
Okay.
That's just the math. That's just the math.
I
This
love
is like
Pelham
you
1, 2,
trying
3.
to sell Money Talks all over again.
I love Money Talks. Yes, that's a good comparison. If you like that style of movie, yes, right on that level. Yes, very similar style. It's like if Disney tried to make a very adult movie. There you go. All right, I think Johnny just left. It's like I'm done
He's
with
like,
this.
I'm
Get
done.
me out of here.
I'm outta
Get me out of this. All right, Jeff, what do we got?
So I'm gonna round out my 5 with something based on true events, and it's a delight. If it's what they call a delightfully feel good film, Eddie the Eagle.
Love that title too.
You got Hugh Jackman in it. This was such a great one. I think that it really fits the line in terms of it's based on a sports story, but it's based on true events. The guy trying to be an Olympic skier, and it kind of just follows his story and his come up of training to be that Olympic participant. I absolutely think that this needs way more love than it gets, and Disney needs to start selling off some of their films and letting people like Criterion add great films to the collection. I think that one fits.
It's a good one. Good choice for sure. All right. So Eddie the Eagle, Criterion Collection or not? Ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 3 yeses, 3 no's. That's a split.
Yeah.
Jeff flying high, just like Eddie the Eagle now. Flying high on the split.
I really do think that one should fit, though. I think it fits the line pretty well. It just seems like it may have got looked over. I had never heard of it until it was recommended to me from someone else. So.
All right, Vin.
Me. Okay,
Your
so
final choice. What are you thinking?
if we were going to add one more Sandman title to the Criterion Collection, I think that the one that I would add that fits the vibe of the collection the most is Reign Over Me.
I thought about that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So this movie is a more dramatic performance from Adam Sandler. Obviously, he has his more dramatic roles like Punch Drunk Love that's in the collection, like Uncut Gems, but neither of those films can hold a candle to this one as far as his performance, as far as anything he's ever done, in my opinion. What he does in this movie, the range of what he has to portray as far as being funny sometimes, but being absolutely destroyed and heartbroken most of the time. This movie for me is, geez, it's up there. It's high because when I watch this movie, there's not many movies as an adult that I watch that like might be able to elicit like some type of emotion from me, like literal emotion, like maybe like some tears. This movie can do it if you let yourself get invested in it. And the fact that it's Adam Sandler and Don Cheadle, I think this movie is criminally underrated. Nobody talks about it. Nobody cares about this movie. And it's sad because it might be Sandler's best performance. So I would love to see this get any type of recognition, whether it's 4K, whether it's Criterion. But if you guys haven't seen this and you're into maybe watching Sandler play a really dramatic role where he really steps out on a limb in this film, I love it. And I'd love to see it get a little bit more recognition. So I'm going with Reign Over Me.
Yeah, that's yeah, I thought about that one because I was looking at the whole shelf and I was like, probably Reign Over Me would fit well in there with the dramatic stuff that he's done. And that scene where he talks about losing his family, right? He talks about losing his entire family and he just kind of opens up to Don Cheadle. And yeah,
there's a lot of scenes in that movie that just, geez, they're tough. I mean, it's not an easy watch, but not every film should be an easy watch. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's a September 11th movie, just for anyone who's not aware. So
All right. So Reign Over Me to the Criterion Collection or not? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Oh, yeses. You sold us too well, Vin.
I'll take my. Well, I figured I don't have a chance to win, so if I can plug a movie I love, I'll take the chance to.
I know
plug.
that was the one movie showing tonight that even beat Debs. I will give Reign Over Me that.
I will say though, Vin, that movie probably has, I think, the worst. Like his hair in that movie, I absolutely hate his hair in that movie.
Well,
Like,
he's not taking care of himself. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
True.
Just added it to my cart, Vin. So,
But other than that, really, really solid movie. Liv Tyler's really good in it too.
All right, Graydon. What are you thinking? How are you going to finish this off? You've been doing good.
yeah, I know.
No pressure. He's thinking.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking what way I want to go with this. So. Oh, okay, I know. They're all about. When I think of Criterion, this is one of the ones I think. The only release that ever was released for this was by Plain Archive out of Korea. It is Antoine Yelkin's last film. So just for that reason alone, I think it deserves to be in the Criterion Collection. I'm talking Rudderless, with starring him, William H. Macy, and Billy Cudrup. What it is a story about a father who's mourning the death of his son after a school shooting in college. And he's starting to play his music. And it tells him the story of his son. This son that he doesn't know that well since he's now off in college. And there's a twist in the movie that I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it. But then Selena Gomez is in here as the boy's girlfriend. And she goes, "You can't play the music anymore." Because you found out about the school shooting that it was actually his son that did it. So it was his way of mourning that aspect of it. William H. Macy does a phenomenal job directing this film. It's one that I think deserves an actual American release. So in Criterion. So there we go.
What was the title again?
Rudderless.
Rudderless. Okay.
Rudderless. It's the name of his boat, of the dad's boat that he's on, that he plays a lot of the music on. So,
all right. Rudderless.
Yeah.
I think Bob's mentioned that to me before.
All right. So the Criterion Collection or not? Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Oh, 4 yeses, 2 nos.
2. I'll take the 2.
You said that was Anton Yelkin's last movie?
I believe so, yes.
Wow.
All right, Eddie, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I was on a stream a while, not that long ago, with James, 20th and 21st movies, where he was talking about Criterions, and this got brought up. So I'm gonna cap my round with this, because this is someone, again, who is not in the collection at all. And when you think about it, for me personally, it's kind of shocking, but it kind of falls into the Spielberg thing again. So you have to pick the underrated movie from this filmmaker, and I think this is it. So I'm going James Cameron's The Abyss. Obviously, you can make an argument Terminator if you want to get Arnie in there again, but I think if you poll people, the general public, most people have seen Terminator. A lot of people have not seen The Abyss. It's a phenomenal film, and if you're talking about transfers, I know the James Cameron transfers, they tend to be very controversial, so Criterion could come in here, really spruce it up a little bit. And yeah, I think it's a perfect fit for the Criterion Collection. So had to round out everything, showing love to Cameron.
Did Cameron have any involvement in the recent 4K release of The Abyss?
In terms of like the transfer, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
To my understanding, he did. Yeah.
It looks awesome though. I like that 4K style. So it
Yeah,
looks like a brand new movie, like you're swimming under there.
I mean, it actually doesn't look that bad. The 4K doesn't look that bad.
Right. Yeah.
It's not True Lies fucked up, but it's not bad.
Right. Or T2.
Oh God, don't even bring up T2.
But like again, similar to Spielberg, I think if you want to put in Cameron, you can't put in, Terminator 2. I think it's just a little too big. So you got to kind of find his most underrated movie. I think it's either that or True Lies is his most underrated movie. So
what about Piranha 2?
Well, that's already Scream Factory has that covered. So
all right, so The Abyss to the Criterion Collection.
The Abyss.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
I'll give it a guess.
Jeff, are you frozen over there? Jeff, yes. Okay. So what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4 yeses, 2 nos. Jeff, were you just thinking you were in deep thought over there?
Yeah, I mean, the Abyss, I could see it because, I mean, I think that one was the one where he went full-blown visual effects, effects heavy. And it's really good. Either that one or the first Terminator I would have been on board with, but like anything after that, was,
as much as I love it, as much as I love Titanic, I don't think it. No, keep it out of the Criterion Collection. And you talk about important. I mean, The Abyss is very important. So,
all right, so we got to finish this off with another banger. I've been giving you guys these hidden gem recommendations, and Vin gave one of the best drama recommendations of all time. So I got to return the favor with one of the best comedy recommendations of all time. And I don't think you've seen this one yet, Vin. But we're going to have to go with the all-time comedy classic that doesn't even have a Blu-ray or 4K yet. What About Bob? Howling Fun. Isn't this hilarious right here? But oh my gosh, I saw this movie. Oh, you did get it,
man? You haven't seen What About Bob, Mike?
You finally got What About Bob? I feel like last time I was on a stream, you said you haven't seen this one yet.
No,
did you love it, Vin?
That's false. I've seen this movie forever. It's
really?
fantastic.
Okay, I was thinking of somebody else then. Great movie, right? One of the best comedies of all time.
I had it in my stack.
Oh, there you go. See, how does this not have a Blu-ray or 4K? We got to get this to Criterion Collection. Simple as that.
I would love it.
Great movie. So if you haven't seen What About Bob, everybody seen What About Bob on here?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, Eddie, you'd love it. Check it out, dude. Check it out.
Oh my, yeah, this is right in Eddie's wheelhouse.
Is it better than Groundhog Day? Like, where does it fall?
Way better.
100%.
Way better.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Okay.
Hilarious. Start to finish.
Baby steps to the dock. Baby steps to the door.
It deals with more serious issues than Groundhog Day.
This is easily my favorite Bill Murray performance, Bill Murray film in general. I love it.
My second. I love Scrooged more than that. So
all right, Vin, whose side do you take? Do you take Leo Marvin's or do you take Bob's?
I can see both sides.
Yeah.
Well,
growing up,
Bob
like
was
when
just
I
tried
saw,
to help out.
When I saw the movie when it first came out in the theater, I'm like, yeah, I side with Bill Murray. And then as you get older, I kind of see his point of view now.
All right, so What About Bob to the Criterion Collection? Yes or no? Ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Yeah, I just had to give myself the point. I saw where you guys were leaning in towards that.
Mike, what was you said? Vin made an all-time drama recommendation. Well,
with Reign Over Me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Vin got that one on my radar. I had to check that one out. And yeah, it's good. You'll definitely need the tissues. You'll cry on Reign Over Me for sure.
And could you imagine if Criterion were to somehow get both Dreyfuss and Murray in the same room together and have them talk about the movie? Oh, God.
As their characters.
Oh, God.
you have one commentary track that is them as the characters, and one that's just them regular.
Oh God, just him throwing an ashtray. I mean, just oh God, I can't believe he would do that.
Well, on that note, we're done with our 5 rounds. Congratulations, Graydon. You got 12 points, dominated right there. Way ahead. Way ahead.
So did I come in dead last with 7?
No, I was at 8. Oh, yeah, you did, Vin. How did I beat you? What happened? It was those zeros. The zeros gotcha. But you gave great recommendations, and that's what this stream is all about, getting those recommendations out to people. All right, so we'll go around real quick. Just let the audience know where to find you, if you got any fun upcoming projects, any last-minute recommendations. So, Johnny, the Criterion Snob, any words of wisdom?
As always, Mike, it's been a pleasure being on this panel with you. You make these so much fun every time you do them. I've got 3 live streams in a row starting Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Saturday night, I'm doing my Surviving Cinema. We are going to be talking about movies from 1987. We are going to be putting into the bunker. It's kind of like a movie draft. And then Sunday night, I'm hanging out with Jeff over on Corey's channel. We're going to be doing our watch along. We're going to be watching Happy Death Day. I've never seen that before. So we're going to be checking that out. It's first time watch for me. And then Monday night, I am hanging out with you, Mike, as we do our, I believe it's Transformers.
Oh, yeah, Transformers versus Fast and Furious.
Yep, we're doing the Fast and Furious Transformers.
Oh, that's already coming up. Oh, wow, I forgot. about that one.
Franchise Fight Tournament 2 is opening with that.
Yep, and I get to be a judge on that. So, oh yeah. So if any of you guys are out there listening or watching, if you're on either one of those, I'll go ahead and give you my Venmo or my Cash Apps. You can start sending me money, and I'll be sure to pick your team.
DM me, Johnny. DM me. So I'm on one of the teams. So.
All right, Jeff.
Thanks for having me on, Mike. This was a great time tonight. A lot of fun. I found some new movies to watch. You can find me at John Doe Juggalo all over all the socials and everything. I'll be on with Johnny on Sunday. We'll be watching Happy Death Day. And I haven't talked to Johnny yet, but hopefully next week we'll be getting together to talk some Criterion stuff. We need to talk it before the sale goes on. We can get our recommendations. So sometime next week over on my channel, you can find me and Johnny and Jay giving out some Criterion recommendations for the sale.
All right, Vin.
Yeah, I think the best way to follow up on kind of what I've been watching and what I've been buying is Instagram, Hard Copy Blues on Instagram. You can find me there. My image is a picture of Robbie Hart from The Wedding Singer, the best rom-com of all time. So if you can't find me, I'm the one with Robbie Hart there. So as far as YouTube, I'm kind of inactive at the moment, but Mike's keeping me alive here on live streams. And I think maybe even Eddie pretty soon. I'm going to be going on your channel in the future. And if you want to follow what I'm watching and what I'm buying, Instagram, Hard Copy Blues.
All right, our champion, Graydon.
You guys can catch me here Monday night on that Fast and Furious live stream. I'm repping Team Fast and Furious, even though that's my wife's favorite franchise and not mine.
Hey, you could tag her in though.
Yeah, I could take her in if I wanted to. I am working on a video that will be released soon. If Clue was actually technically a remake of Murder by Death. So I'll go through the way the movie is filmed, but how both of them were filmed. And is this an actual remake of it with just the Clue name slapped on it? So expect that coming out soon. And like then I've been a little bit not on YouTube, but you can catch me at the Bin Buster on Instagram as well too. So yeah.
All right, Eddie.
Yeah, the YouTube channel, Fans of Something. That's where the James Cameron 101 podcast is. I just did my 100th episode. Speaking of The Abyss, it was a Abyss cast reunion. Ed Harris came on. I was able to reunite him and Michael Biehn, which was absolutely mind-blowing. So check it out if The Abyss is something that you're into. And like Vin said, next 1 week from today, next Wednesday, we'll be doing Family Feud Part 2. We have 2 teams going up against each other in a blockbuster movie edition. So it'll be a lot of fun. But thank you for having me back here, Mike.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime. If you ever want to be on a stream, anybody out there, just reach out to me on Instagram. We'll get you on a future stream. We have a ton of stuff coming up, so it's going to be a fun time. Of course, I always have stuff I can plug, but it is my birthday week next week. And all I ask for my birthday, I don't want no super chats. I don't want no memberships. Give yourself a gift. Give yourself the gift of Debs. Go through an Amazon affiliate link in my last deal video. Watch this movie. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. If after the first 5 minutes, you're like, why'd you recommend this, Mega Mike? Then unsubscribe. That's how confident I am with this movie. I'm telling you. Incredible.
Hey, Mike, since it's your birthday next week, you should buy us all a copy of that.
Yeah.
It is so good. It is so good. Maybe I should do a full-on review. I don't know. That's how incredible this movie is. I'm telling you.
Mike, is that streaming anywhere? I don't know. I want to buy it.
I don't know.
I looked it up. It's not.
Get the Blu-ray. The high definition quality is incredible. You got a good little special feature on there. I'm telling you, you will rewatch this movie multiple times.
What's
You'll
the
watch
price
it with
again?
your friends. You'll watch it with your I think it's over $20, which I'm like, that's a little pricey for a Blu-ray, but it's worth it.
You could get it for $3, $3.99 on Fandango or on Prime Video. So
There you go. I think you're gonna want it in the collection though, because you're gonna rewatch it by yourself. You're gonna rewatch it with the family, rewatch it with the friends. I'm telling you, it's the Friday night kind of movie.
Shit still looks the same whether it's in standard or high definition, Mike.
I'm telling you, it's so good. It's incredible, jaw-dropping. All right, but that's it for me. Have a great night, everybody. Now go watch some Criterions and Debs.